The Institute of Positive Fashion presents the Future of Fashion Innovation Showcase. This is a curated set of world-leading UK-based innovators who are addressing key sustainability and responsible business challenges across fashion's complex value chain. The showcase will demonstrate how innovations are contributing to positive growth by addressing societal and environmental impacts across the industry. Innovators are working across each stage of the value chain to enable the growing global population to clothe and express ourselves, whilst ensuring equality without impacting the planet. The showcase will help to educate consumers by highlighting the true cost of a product, moving away from price as the only or main consideration. These innovators are leaders of change for the industry. This is the future of fashion.
My name is Alfredo, founder of Away to Mars. It is a tech fashion company based in London. We are an open source creative platform for designers all over the globe. I had the opportunity to see how wasteful the designing process is. There's this shift in thinking that we need to make from a one-person centric design process to an open source design process. Away to Mars put together designers with the support of artificial intelligence to achieve a better, more sustainable design and a final product. With that, we reduce wastage, all the consumer fabric, energy, time in the prototyping phase. I think the future of fashion is about collaborating.
Hi, my name is Edward Hill and I'm the Chief Science Officer at Materra. Cotton is an amazing natural material. It's renewable, recyclable, and the current issue has been that there are question marks around its production and its impact. We build resilient farm systems to empower more sustainable cotton supply chains. We do this through two key areas. The first is by better farm infrastructure. The second is by better farm management. There are external levers that need to be brought into the conversation. And we really think that's where investment from the supply chain can help to help that farmer give you the impact that you want. They're doing an amazing job. It's just the tools that they have sometimes limit what they can really manage. We're trying to basically make a way that you can feel confident that when you buy that cotton, it's being grown as ethically and as sustainably as possible.
I'm Orior Coney, I'm CEO for Colorifix. Colorifix developed a new way of dyeing fabric. Textile dyeing is one of the most impactful areas in the textile industry. We use an enormous amount of water and chemicals to dye our clothes, and almost 25% of all of the world's chemicals are used in the textile industry, and most of them in this stage. At Colorifix, what we do is we borrow information from nature. We look at the information how a color is made. We modify microorganisms to produce, deposit, and fix dyes directly onto the fabric, changing not only the way we make color, but also how we apply it. We're minimizing the footprint from a water, chemicals, and energy perspective.
My name is Caroline Sibyl and I work as the design director at NotPLA. NotPLA is on the mission to make packaging disappear by utilizing seaweed to replace single-use plastics. The negative environmental impact of the solutions that we have in packaging today are mainly plastic-based, and that material actually lasts for 700 years to break down. NotPLA products can be used by replacing the plastics that are used to ship all of our fashion and items around. We created an alternative made from seaweed, which is naturally biodegradable and even edible. Within the fashion industry, there's a lot of different systems in place, so it's really important to work together with the different stakeholders that are in the value chain to make a positive change and to make these different solutions work together.
Hello, I'm Chris Archer-Brown and I'm CEO and co-founder of MonoChain. It's a B2B service provider to provide fashion brands and retailers with a way to integrate resale into their own customers' journey. We're looking at being able to integrate solutions right the way through that cradle-to-cradle environment that really delivers a circular economy. One of the things that we do is manage that underlying process to allow the customer to be able to relist easily, and we provide our clients with the tools and the wherewithal to be able to integrate resale into their own customer journey. It's about really setting customers' expectations that when you finish with this item, don't discard it. Even one additional life significantly reduces its impact on the planet.
My name is Felix Winkler. I'm the co-founder and chief commercial officer of Reflaunt, which is a software company that helps brands and retailers get into the second-hand trade. We realized that brands and retailers were excluded from the second-hand trade and that they were missing out on a big opportunity. We bring resale as a service to brands and retailers so they can implement a resale solution in-house to allow their customers to be able to resell, donate or upcycle past purchases. Offering resale and upcycling to customers will facilitate the extension of the life cycle of those garments. And this is where you can measure the environmental impact of resale.
My name is Michael Wesley. I'm co-founder and chief operating officer of Sheep Inc. Sheep Inc. produces high-end merino wool knitwear based on a regenerative supply chain. That means each of our garments has a negative carbon footprint, the first garment in the world to do so, without the need to offset. We have a bottom-up approach to supply chain, so we wanted to find first the suppliers that provide our raw materials, and then we wanted to find suppliers across the chain. We source only from regenerative farms, use 100% solar power along our supply chain, and use materials that are fully biodegradable. We source our wool from 3 regenerative farms in New Zealand, and it starts with the sheep. And therefore, all our customers, when they buy a sweater, also adopt the sheep, one of the farms that we source our wool from. And it's our way of trying to bring people back in touch and really understand that there is an impact and a story behind everything we wear.
Fashion for Good is a global innovation platform that was set up to drive sustainable innovation across the fashion supply chain. Supporting innovation will enable businesses and organizations to become more future-proof